When he faces judgment tomorrow, swindler Bernard Madoff will hear how much of the rest of his life he will spend behind bars. He will also get an earful. Randall Pinkston got an idea of what those victims will say.
Sharon Lissauer is getting a chance to do something most of Bernard Madoff's 8,000 victims can't. She is one of the few selected to speak at the swindler's sentencing tomorrow.
I just want him to hear how he's ruined and destroyed my life.
Lissauer says she was wiped out. The savings from her modeling career, plus money her mother left her, were all invested with Madoff last November, just 6 weeks before his Ponzi scheme collapsed.
Everyone had so much trust in him, and he betrayed everyone.
Lissauer will be one of hundreds of victims expected to jam a federal courthouse when a judge imposes a sentence for what's described as the largest investment fraud case in history. Last week, a federal judge ordered Madoff to forfeit over $170 billion in assets, which essentially means all of his property. And his wife, Ruth, was ordered to give up $80 million of her assets, still leaving her with $2.5 million. Madoff's lawyers say a humane sentence would be 12 years in prison. Federal prosecutors are recommending 150.
I would like to see him get a lifetime imprisonment and not in one of the fancy country club jails.
Rose and Jack Less, aged 89 and 92, say they invested every penny of their savings, including profits from the sale of their business and home, with Madoff. Now all of it, $800,000, is gone.
We started to sell our furniture, some of our things that we value, so that we should have some money immediately.
What makes the Lesses case more difficult is that the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, the agency charged with compensating victims who lost money, is using a formula for restitution that will give the Lesses nothing because they've withdrawn money over the years. It's a formula that many say is unfair to the oldest of Madoff's victims.
They were victimized, obviously, by Madoff, and now seemingly they are victimized again by the SIPC trustee and essentially the SEC, too.
Some of Madoff's clients say they don't really care about his sentence. They just want their money back. All claims must be filed with SIPC by Thursday. Chip?
Thank you very much, Randall. The U.S. soccer team played today for its first major championship.